in a conversation around privacy, we did choose the most outrageous, obvious car we possibly could. For me, as an idea around, let's see how to be private in a very public way.
I love that.
Privacy in Motion explores how your personal data fuels billion-dollar systems, while examining who controls the rules of digital privacy and what it truly means to own and protect your identity.
Do you think your phone's listening to you?
Oh my God, yes. Yes.
What do you believe the future of the internet is? So how do you right now look at privacy in this social age?
Oh, there isn't any privacy.
You feel we're just too far gone?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel safe in 2025 using the internet?
No, I feel like the government steals all of our data, and not only the government, but all of the private companies that we buy things from. Like, all of our data is just bought and sold all over the place.
For me, I have a 3, almost 4-year-old. I'm starting to wonder, how do you actually make your life private again? How do you actually have private moments? How do you not be prospected on a daily basis? So I think by being a seller and buyer for so long, I'm now kind of looking going, I think we messed up.
The engineering of consent, the engineering of desire is something that advertising is built on and big brand is built on. How do we square that up with this idea that, oh, users really want privacy when most of us are really just attention farming for the benefit of our bottom line?
Well, I love that you said attention farming. I've partnered off and on since 2018 with Brendan Eich and his company Brave Software. You guys probably know Brave Browser. The idea that, oh, we're giving a better experience, so we're taking your data to make your world better. That's all bullshit. There's some places where we do know at the end of the day, hey, we can add a little bit of benefit here and there. I worked on a Johnson & Johnson platform years ago that was all about getting people more access. And at the end of the day, it's like, oh, couponing is access. Well, what do I give away for that? My email address, and then the slippery slope happens. And so when you think about something like Brave, even the idea of blocking out ads, making the experience better, actually driving better processing time, getting me faster the information, that's a better experience of the internet. A lot of the apps and things haven't actually provided value. The stuff that did, frankly, doesn't even exist anymore. Look at Nike Plus. Killer app, gone. What did it do? Massive data farming.
I don't think no matter how many preventative measures I take with my data and security and privacy, I will fully 100% be safe. Like, you can not click malicious links and get your wallets drained and whatever, but like, your personal data is out there.
You've also spent a lot of time in the crypto space. How does Web3 try and solve this problem?
To make it even worse, the intersection of Web3 and AI, things are only going to accelerate more. So are we actually solving the problem yet? I don't think so. The reality is most on-chain data is actually public info. So we touted for years, it's transparent, it's open, it's honest, it's all these things. We can actually tie most of your data to your wallet, sometimes back to your email address, just like the rest of the ad networks. I'm buying ads right now against people's wallet addresses. The fact that I can do that actually says we've potentially made the problem worse, and we've actually made the transaction level data on a financial level even closer to the person. So the notion of getting to a hybrid public-private state is actually something I think we need to get to. And I think this is where it becomes less of the, hey, which chain am I going on? Because let's be real, almost every chain has a data problem, has a privacy problem. Some chains have ZK solutions on top of them, but there's almost no networks that from the base layer actually have privacy at the core. A lot of metadata is exposed even with ZK. I think right now we have to start to go, how do we marry identity? How do we start to do true private transaction? How do you actually get into a zero knowledge state that proofs are actually enabling behavior? And I'd say more psychographic connection. And again, if we can go and help brands get to a place where they're culturally relevant and not just trying to data prospect. Right now, it's all about data prospecting. The more first party data you have, the better you're going to be off. I think right now, teams like Brave are actually starting to look at how do they shift the model. Nobody's done it yet.
We're here talking about Midnight. We spoke with Ilya from Neo, someone you know very well. Ilya mentioned the fact that when he was first at Google, the idea that they were going to do no evil, that's their corporate mantra, And then he said once the money got to a certain point, once the public attention with the stock price got to a certain point, there was no way not to be evil.
Yeah.
So with Midnight, it sounds like what Fahmy and the team are doing is trying to reverse that a little bit to say, it's not that we don't want to do no evil, not that we don't want to sell things. We want people to have the right to say, here's what I'm comfortable selling. Is that sort of where this is going?
I think it's the start. The reality is not every single thing needs to be private on a blockchain. I think that's the sheer reality. I think for us, the notion that the world could have privacy, you could selectively disclose, the base layer can actually provide that level of security and privacy, is actually where things are going. The starting point is actually building foundational infrastructure. When I look at what Fahmy and the team are doing at Midnight Foundation and what the team at Shielded Technologies is building, they're building the precursor for the potential of that future. The idea that do no evil, do no harm is something that Google wanted to do. The reality is the tech that they were building never had that at the core.
If trust is the product, then privacy is the brand. But how do we turn that into a movement? One where users don't just opt in, but own. Our next episode takes us to the edge of the creator economy, where privacy isn't protected, it's monetized.
Hello, welcome to the first episode of Cryptos and Cars Getting Caffeine. This is an advertisement, I don't know if you guys know, funded by, we can't tell you because that's private.